it's Mary Richardson at Music Junkie Press. We're back here in San Francisco. We're down at the Regency Ball. Very special treat for you. We got Diamante. Welcome.
Hello, welcome so much for bringing me.
Thank you. Welcome out here. Now you have been crazy busy with touring. You've got You had Revolver tour, and then and now you're out here on Whitesnake tour, the Purple tour. And how's it been going?
It's honestly been so surreal. Last April was my first touring experience ever, and it was, with such a great lineup. And Flyleaf is one of my favorite bands growing up as a kid, and now I'm here with Whitesnake, who is one of my favorite 80s bands. And then after this, it's with Hinder, so it's just been nonstop. I love it.
That's great. Now you've got to talk about the fact that you're bringing this incredible energy to the stage. Now, any pre-show rituals you guys do? I mean, just to harness that energy and get out there.
Yes, actually. Well, I'm a huge tea addict, so before a show I non-stop drink water, tea. I try not to talk as much as possible and get in the zone, But with the girls, right before we go on stage, what we love to do is we put our hands together, we jump in a circle, we go around and we scream 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, we all scream orgasm.
It's not
a good luck charm. It's ridiculous, but it's worked every time.
And now you don't want to miss it. You can't.
Exactly. We have to do it every single time.
Now you got your superstition going here. Now, so you're down here in San Francisco. You played a great show. We actually in Vegas, and then you were down in LA, and everything. Beverly Hills. That was a great show as well. What's been your tour highlight so far for the year? Being out on Revolver tour as well. What's been one of your biggest highlights for you?
What's been one of my biggest highlights? Everything has just been a blur. The whole traveling, being in a new, city every day has been the funnest part. But I have to say, playing Vegas with Whitesnake has to be the highlight, just because it's at the Hard Rock Hotel and this thing is massive and it was Vegas. It was huge.
The energy was incredible there too as well.
Exactly.
Now we've got to talk about the fact that you have this fan base, dedicated fan base from all over the world. Okay, we see that you got fan bases in other countries. Are you planning a tour out overseas soon?
There's nothing right now that is planned, but that has always been a huge dream of mine, and that is definitely the next goal. I'm dying to tour Europe, especially the UK, or do shows in South America. Mexico would be amazing.
Now, we're seeing, and maybe you can tell us more about it. This resurgence of rock is coming. We can feel it. Everybody's got it. You feel it, right?
I do, and I've heard so many people saying the same exact thing. It is happening.
It's this energy, and the neat thing is you're bringing in this vibrant young life to it, and it's just going on. Your fans, the best part is your fans are young kids to everybody who's been out there in the 70s, 80s. I mean, it's awesome. Yeah. I mean, how is it when you run across fans of yours and they just run the gamut of the age?
It's interesting for sure, because like you said, I'll perform in front of people who are teens, and then the Revolver tour is mostly, I said, people in their 20s and 30s, and then this one is people who have been there since the 80s. So it's great to reach every demographic, because I think rock music is universal. It doesn't just hit one age group specifically. It hits everyone.
It is. You obviously must have grown up in a musical family, because with this passion you bring out, how was it? I mean, how old were you when you started getting into the music scene?
I grew up doing musical theater at a very young age. I was always singing as a kid, but the first stage experience, I was 9 or 10, and I was doing musical theater, and I was doing that back in Boston when we lived there. And we moved out here, and I did original music and started performing rock music when I was 15. So,
and then ever since, it's been a whirlwind from that.
Exactly. Ever since, it's been non-stop.
Now, if we could peek into your iPod, what artist or song might be most surprising for us to find in there?
Surprising? I mean, like I said, I love rock music, but I love all different types of genres. So you'll find very mellow indie music in there, which would be surprising. I love the XX and Vampire Weekend.
Yes.
Even Florence and the Machine.
It's everything.
Lana Del Rey,
for all moods. I mean, that's the other part about music, is that whatever mood you're in, you can turn on something and it's going to be a release for you.
Yes.
And that's the other thing is we see at your shows, watched videos and heard about the fact that when people are there, they're in the moment. You don't see too many of the cameras in the air, because literally they're there enjoying that moment. How is that for you when you see out there and you look at everybody's right there just experiencing those?
I love it. I love it so much more than the typical just a moment with their eyes closed. My little people are there, and their hands in the air, and they're into the music itself and the show.
Yeah, and as we see it definitely out here at this show as well.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to tonight. And how about if you could be trapped into a TV series, what TV show would it be for a week?
Okay, if I had to be trapped into a TV series, it would not be Breaking Bad, even though that is my favorite TV show. I would not want to be in the middle of that. Or Sons of Anarchy, because that just I'd have to say, I would love to be in Friends.
That'd be a nice one, yeah.
It's a nice and pleasant experience.
Just have fun the whole time.
Right, I don't want to be shot.
Too risky, all the other stuff.
Yeah.
Now, after this tour, now you mentioned you have another tour coming right up after this one with Hinder.
Yes, that's going to be the rest of this month in July, and very excited for that one.
And you're excited about the video you put out. Okay, everybody's you brought back the party atmosphere to, seriously, it's awesome. Now, do you have any more videos you're working on?
Not at the moment because I have to go work on new music.
Yeah.
But that is the goal after all this touring, to go back into the studio and, maybe full length, maybe another EP. But that's the goal.
We're excited because everybody picked up Dirty Blonde back in April.
Yeah.
Everybody's still rocking it too, and it's great to see that people are singing their songs out there too, and you're performing.
Yeah.
You mentioned about social media. You guys have a really dedicated fan base, and you interact a lot with them. What advice could you give to, let's say, some of your fans who might be dealing with cyberbullying or any type of problems with that?
I think the best thing in those situations is to tell somebody. I know it's difficult because for some reason there's like a level of shame when you're being cyberbullied or you are being picked up, but tell a friend, tell someone you can confide in, because sadly it's very common and you're not alone and people will be there to help you. So
that's great. That's something we definitely want to touch on.
Yes.
The neat thing is that your fans actually can connect with you on there, and you respond back to them, and it's great because they really get to interact with you as well.
I feel that interaction with the fans is so important, and not a lot of people know that or understand that. And it doesn't matter how many people are contacting me, I always try to get back to them because I wouldn't be doing this if it weren't for them. So.
Now, what about yourself? If you could reach out to somebody, an artist, and tell them how much their music might have affected you growing up and helping you.
Joan Jett, definitely. I always say that because she is one of my biggest inspirations. She has been that female rock icon who really just said, I'm going to do this, I don't care what anyone says, I'm going to own it. And she's been a very big inspiration.
Well, we love the passion you're bringing to your music. We feel it, we see it, we love it, and we can't wait to see you next time you're out on the road. Lastly, is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience and your fans?
I'd say thank you guys so much for keeping up with me. Keep staying tuned on social media like the Twitter and the Facebook, because I'm always posting upcoming tours, upcoming shows, upcoming videos or material. Like I said, thank you so much for the support, and we will see you out on the road, hopefully. Get your tickets.
Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Diamante. If you're addicted to music, you can get your fix at musicjunkiepress.com.